Are you back in the room with us?
The creepiest room. Things show up in the mirror. You gotta go by yourself too. This definitely isn't a cell you really want to be alone in.
Somebody between 6'6" and 6'8" standing right in front of me.
Dizzying feeling. I swear I just heard footsteps, which is kind of cool. Can you touch the guy in the corner? Hey Crypt Keepers, thank you for tuning into AmysCrypt and happy Halloween. Welcome to my big Halloween finale. I am back in Zedwood for the Criminally Insane, one of the most haunted places I have ever had the pleasure of investigating. I'm really excited for this part 2, guys, so I'm not going to keep you too long, but I do just want to thank my friends over at Adelaide Haunted Horizons for helping me get access to this location. If you ever want to experience Zedwood for yourself or come and investigate it, they actually do ghost tours and paranormal investigations here. I'm going to link their website below so that you guys can check it out, buy tickets if you want, as well as all of their social media so you guys can follow them, get to it. But for now, let's get to investigating. Zedwood is claimed to be one of the most haunted places in Australia. This building functioned as an asylum for the criminally insane from the late 1800s into the 1970s. Zedwood was built with maximum security features to house those too dangerous and unfit for a typical correctional facility. Since the closure of this asylum, many people have claimed to have had paranormal experiences inside of Zedwood. Already tonight, during our paranormal investigation, we have documented many strange occurrences, which can be viewed in my part 1 video. The REM pod down the end just started going off. Am I disturbing you? What was that?
Shouldn't be doing it, should just go quiet.
Did you all hear that?
It's going off.
Now we move on to different areas of Zedwood to continue our investigation, including spending some time alone in the more active and scary cells. Alright guys, I'm currently standing inside cell number 2, which is my personal favourite or lucky number, and I'm joined here by Kat, who's my friend from Adelaide Haunted Horizons, and she does a lot of the tours and investigations here, so Kat also spends a lot of time in Zedwood, and we're standing in a room that you had an odd experience. I actually don't know what it is yet, but I'm really
No, you haven't told it yet.
I know, I'm so excited to know what happened here.
Love this cell. Alice and I, we came into Zedwood one night. We were going to do a live investigation for our guests on our Haunted Horizons page to join in with us. And it was a very dark night. I came down with a handful of equipment. So I got with my arms full of equipment. And my torch was in my pocket. And my pocket was full of all different equipment as well. The only light I'd got was a flashing cat ball. So I had that, that's the only light I got. So I came walking down here. I'd gone across into the room opposite the mirror room and put some equipment down there. No problem at all. I came across to this room. I got as far as the doorway. And what I noticed that in this corner, just down here, there was a shape, but I could see through it. But it was dark, the shape was like darker than dark, I could see through it. And I thought, my first thought was the National Trust sometimes use this building for storage. And I thought maybe they put something in here. To me it looked like fly screen, because you could see through it. I thought maybe it's fly screen. I thought what I need to do, before I walk in here with arms full of equipment, because we know how much equipment is, I need to put my torch on to make sure it's safe. So I was trying to get all this stuff in one hand, find my torch in my pocket. As I was doing that, this thing then stood up. So I was now faced with this figure, and I was like, so I couldn't do anything because I'd got the equipment in my hand. I was like, okay, Alison. And I just we're back up to where Alison was. She was further down the building. That was weird to actually, I honestly thought it was a piece of something that National Trust did that for us. So
how tall was it?
I didn't get, it was really, well, I didn't see it fully stand. I think it got to about here-ish.
And then you were out.
I was like, I was very good, I didn't run. I was just, because I didn't know what to do. My main thought was, there's equipment. I got all this equipment in my hand, what do I do? What's I was still trying to balance that and get my torch out, and the stupid thing is it's actually got a light switch on there itself. I never thought to turn that on.
I don't think in the moment though.
No, I just turned around and walked back down to It's pretty cool.
This cell though is quite notorious, right?
Yes.
So do you want to tell me a little bit of the background of your findings and that of being in this cell?
Yeah, weird things we've had coming out of the different pieces of equipment. There's somebody in here likes a certain part of the female anatomy. Comes out with certain words of this part of the body. And it's even told us, we've asked in the group who has got the best part of this anatomy. It's actually came out with names and things like that. So people are the names in the group, not common names.
That's so specific when it gives a name to
when it's an unusual name, that is when it's more interesting. If it had been a common name like Karen or Jane or something, but this was a really unusual one. So we've had lots of weird things happening here. So yeah, this is a really cool room.
Yeah, that's interesting. And it's number 2. So I think I'll be spending a little bit of time by myself in here tonight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Recommend.
Yes.
Oh, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Kat.
No problem.
It's really cool to hear that story.
Yeah.
I hope something like that happens tonight.
How cool would that be?
So cool. Alright guys, to kick off our downstairs investigation tonight, we are going to split up and go solo into some cells. I'm putting Jared into cell 11, so head in. You got to go by yourself too.
Right.
This counts as a Jared cam too, so...
Is there any... Am I supposed to expect anything in this room, or...?
I've been told that when men are in here by themselves, the spirit can get touchy-feely.
If I like the sound of that.
No, you will. So let's hope that something touches you. If there's someone in here, there's a lovely man that's going to spend some time with you, so feel free to touch him, hug him, kiss him, I don't think that's the kind of touchy-feely that it gets.
So Amy is locking me in a room, cell 11.
Alright guys, so I'm currently inside cell number 2. Yes, that's my favourite number, that's my lucky number, but this definitely isn't a cell you really want to be alone in, according to everyone here at Zedward. So as you can see, I'm in here alone, and supposedly there's kind of a dark figure in here that really likes the ladies. So I thought that was a good cell for me to come and spend some time in. Dark figures been seen in here, so all that good creepy stuff. Now I do have a couple of gadgets with me. I've got the Ovilus set up, so it'd be interesting if we get any words through that. I've got a REM pod down here. That's just in the corner, that's in the corner where my friend Cag saw that dark figure. Then I've also got this instrument in the corner, and that's measuring vibration and temperature and all sorts of stuff. Now what I've been told is the best thing to use in here is the spirit box. So I'm going to sit down and do a little spirit box session and see if anything interesting comes up.
Amy's locked me in cell 11, typical. And I've got cat balls coming out the wazoo, so I'm going to put these around in a circle. Or triangle rather. One here. One there, and one there, and I've also got an EMF, which apparently does some crazy stuff if there's spirits around. So now we sit and wait for any of these to go off. So Haunted Horizons, who run tours here, told Amy that apparently men get touched and whatever else in this room, so of course, Amy made me go in here on my own. Classic AmysCrypt.
My name's Amy, and I'm hoping to talk to the man that likes the ladies, that dwells in this cell. I've come here just for you. I want you to talk to me. I want you to show me that you're here. If you need to touch me to do that, pull my hair, scratch me, grab me, whatever, please do it. I swear I just heard footsteps, which is kind of cool. Oh. There goes the REM pod. That actually might have been me though, so I can't claim that to be anything really spooky. It's also beeping at me now because I just sat down. Okay, so I'm gonna try spirit box. Oh.
Nothing's happened yet. Nothing's touched me. Nothing's scratched me. Can hear Amy playing with some toys out there, going off. Hello, any spirits? Come say hello. None of these gone off yet. It's pitch black in here, check it out. That's all I can see. It's just black. Guess the spirits really don't like me, because nothing's happened yet. Is that what I look like on camera?
Hi, my name is Amy. Is there someone in this cell with me? I want to hear your voice. Can you come through this speaker? Can you use it and say hello? I know you've been seen in this corner before. If you head there now, I might be able to see you using that device that you're here. My name is Amy. Can you say my name to me? There's another way to talk to me too. I have another device here. Can you give me a word? What do you like about the ladies? Do you not like me?
Spirits.
Why are you here in Z Ward? Did you just say massage? Who's coming to get you? I heard you've shown yourself to people in here before. Can you show yourself to me?
Cackle test. Oh. Oh, it's not even on. Oh, there it goes. Oh, that might be why. they even on? Alright, so for the first half of this gyro cam, half the cat balls weren't even turned on. Alright, now that they're all on, I'm going to try whistling again, because some spirits apparently react to that stuff. Not much is happening in this room, is it? Still no movement. Even if I go like this, they don't go off. So if they do flash, must be pretty solid movement.
Do you like me being in this cell? So we're actually getting this light up a bit now. That was just flashing blue, that means that it had a sudden cold change. Do you like the dark better? I want you to go into the corner. If you can go towards that red light in the corner, that'd make me very happy.
Right, I wasn't getting much action before, so I've decided to mix things up. I'm going to lay down, I'm going to put these here. I'm going to put the balls here. I'm going to put my EMF here. We'll see what happens. It's probably better if I put it that way. Come on, spirits. I'm going to try and use my mind to make them light up. Light up. Light up, light up, light up. Light up. Alright guys, I'm going to go maximum paranormal investigating. We've got cat balls, EMF, and I'm going to run a ghost tube. I'll just move my phone further away. I'll put it down there. Just got the word her. Man, that was loud as. Who's her? Who's she? Who is she? Who am I talking to?
So guys, the last time I was in this room by myself was during my first paranormal investigation like years ago. And I got a really heavy feeling while I was in here. And it wasn't only just like heavy, it was actually a dizzying feeling and like almost like borderline nausea. And it really felt like there was someone in here with me kind of just staring at me. And apparently that's something that's commonly reported by people in this room. Just that uneasy feeling, you know, when someone is looking at you. I don't really feel like I'm getting that now. Maybe I'm just more used to hanging out in places like this. The weirdest thing right now though is that it feels cold, like super cold. Maybe I'm just noticing it more because I'm sitting on the floor and sitting still. This temperature gauge is reading 15.4. It might be about to drop, yeah. So maybe the temperature is going down because it seems to be getting colder. You make it heavy. So I just had a word come through the obelisk that says heavy. What did you just say? Creek. Creek? I don't know if that means anything to me, but heavy is interesting because I literally just said that word. I was saying there was a heavy feeling in here. Did you just make that device say these words to me? If you did, can you make it say another word? Maybe something that lets me know that you're here. Yeah, so this is just dropping another point. So now it's on 15.2. So it is getting colder as I sit here. I really thought that the person in this cell liked ladies. You don't seem to be doing much to let me know that you're interested that I'm in here. I have a few different ways here that you can communicate. Begin. Oh, are we just getting started? I don't understand. You just came up and said begin. I thought we were just getting started here. So I can hear leaves like rustling in the wind or something just outside the window. So there are trees out there. Can you give me another word on this device, the one that you said begin on?
Melissa.
Melissa. Were you a patient or member of staff?
South America. Door.
Door. You want me to leave through the door? This is pretty creepy actually. If you want me to leave, light up one of these lights. Touch one of these balls just here.
Paul.
Paul. Paul, were you a patient or a member of staff or a doctor or a nurse?
Maybe.
What do you mean maybe? Which one?
Not sure this spirit likes me that much. I can hear Jared down the hall in his cell. I wonder how he's going. Alright, so we're down to 14.9 on this. Can you come close to me and say a word really loud? If you do, I might be able to hear it later when I look at the footage on my camera. Do you like me in here or do you want me to get out? What if I turn the light off completely? So I cannot see it all now, guys. I can see the REM pod and I can see the ovulus. And we're down to 14.8 on this. It's damn cold.
If you want me to stay, make one of these balls light up. Others I'm leaving. Alright, I'm going.
Priest.
Alright guys, this Jared cam is over. Actually, I think we set a few records tonight. Longest Jared cam ever. And most paranormal investigation experiments conducted in one session. Amy, you're not paying me enough.
So I can't see anything, maybe. No, I can't even see light out the window. Can you tell me what cell I am in? I think you were lying to me when you said begin. I'm going to call your bluff and I'm going to walk right out of here. Tell me to stay if you want. That's it, I mean it. Feel free to say something cool, light that up. Right here at the door. Okay, so this is where I was just sitting. The weirdest thing is I swear as soon as I left, I stood here and I stopped filming and I heard someone go, have I been annoying you in here? Yeah, I don't know, I didn't feel like I got too much in here, but then, yeah, I don't know, maybe it's in my head, but when I walked out, it was as if someone stood here at the set and was like, not on camera, because that's when I stopped recording, when I left. But it's definitely dropped a lot in temperature since I walked in here. It's at 14.5 now. Super cold. Maybe it's just because it's sitting, the temperature gauge is sitting on the floor. I got a couple of ovulus responses. Thank you, cell number 2. Alright, so we were just talking about the REM pod after I'd been in cell 2 and I was kind of explaining everything that had happened in there and that the REM pod went off and I just assumed that it was me that set it off and it did go off green, but look how close you need to be to make it go and light up green. I definitely was not that close. So who knows, maybe I had someone in there with me. Oh. So we're just entering into what's known as the mirror room, and this is probably the creepiest room in the place, in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
But what do you ladies feel about it?
Yeah, this one we get quite a lot happening. This is the one I had, whatever it was, in my face in here. And our other guide, Craig.
Craig's had a figure in the middle of the room. He's had one of those nights where he'd already lost half of his tour group by the time they got here. It was a really freaky night, everybody was freaking out, he'd already lost half of them. He only had a few women left that was in here, and there was he says he knew that it was a big guy figure stood in the middle of the room, and he said to the woman next to him, can you see anything? She's what, the guy in the middle of the room. I didn't have anybody on the tour of that size. I've also done a tour in here and two guys were freaking out because they said they had somebody between 6'6" and 6'8" standing right in front of me.
Wow.
And he put his arm out to touch me. When he did that, he just completely disappeared.
Yeah. So it's quite tall as well.
It seems to be, now whether that's because it was taller than life or that's just what it's manifesting as,
Yeah.
but every time it's been seen, it's been fairly tall like that.
That's interesting. Even when I was here last, there was some ladies that came in here and got too freaked out. They had to leave.
Yeah.
And you were standing out here kind of explaining some stories. And the whole group was like, what's going on in this room? Because there was just these balls of light or something flying around in here.
Yeah.
It was really odd. I don't know, so this is an interesting room that we're going to check out now. Things show up in the mirror.
It used to be regular. People who were doing lockdown here regularly used to have mirrors black out.
I had a gentleman in one of my investigations one night. He's been a little bit cocky.
Yeah.
So I came in to investigate, and he stood with your nose looking in the first mirror, and he thought he saw his own reflection. So to make sure it wasn't a reflection, he stepped to the left and the shadow figure then stepped to the right.
Oh, wow.
Completely freaked him out, but he kept him quiet for the rest of the investigation. So
That's good. Yeah, well, they say mirrors are portals. I don't know how much truth that is, but... Okay guys, so we've got a couple of things set up in here. We've got the flashing bulbs set up around the room. Temperature gauge currently at 15.1. It is pretty cool in here. We've got the obelisk, and I'm going to do a spirit box just shortly, but there is like a dark shadow figure that tends to be quite tall that's been sighted in here a lot. So I wonder if there's a spirit that hangs around this room. Maybe will talk to us. Alright guys, so we're going to start and do a little experiment here that we haven't really done before, and it's basically a spirit box, but I can't hear what is coming through the spirit box. Jared can, because he's got these headphones on. I'm going to ask questions as normal though, and he's not going to know what I'm asking. He's just going to blurt out any words, responses, or anything that he hears come through this. So it kind of is an interesting thing because it takes out a bit of bias, but we'll just see what happens. Like, this is something new that we haven't really tried before, so who knows? You ready? Mm-hmm. All right. What's your name?
$24.
Can you hear what I'm saying, Jared?
Good morning. Hello.
Who is this?
that was going off.
Oh, was it?
Ball's going off it by him. Ball.
Oh.
Just missed it.
Okay, so cat ball just went off by Jared. Can you do that again?
That was interesting.
Can you touch the guy in the corner? What do you think of the guy in the corner?
Do you mind him being in here with you?
Severe. Not in.
You don't want him in here.
Should we kick him out? Do you want us to get rid of him?
So what's your name? Who's the person that's in here?
John.
You just asked what your name was before that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
No,
interesting.
he came out with John, but I thought, because I can hear a part.
Yeah, I can hear it a little bit too.
I thought it was longer. I thought it was Johnson.
Yeah.
So I just want to check that in the records.
Tell me how
Insulting.
Tell me how tall you are. Do you know how tall you are?
This keeps getting colder too.
You may get colder in here.
Beware.
Beware of what? What do we have to be aware of? What did you do to be put in here? What crime did you commit?
Can you show yourself to us in the mirror? Maybe he's asleep. Can you wake him up?
Come on, say something shocking.
Can you say his name?
They say.
They say what?
Yeah, the gentleman holding the ghost box is Jared. Can you repeat that name, please? Can you say his name?
Wait there.
I can't leave here.
Don't want to leave till you say his name.
Tell us to leave and we will. It'll be nice and clear though.
I can hear what's coming through.
900? 9? Oh,
I'm sorry.
you nodded that. I think there's a lot more coming through.
Oh, there we go.
Every time you're not looking at the ball.
I think there's a lot more coming through than I said, but I'm just too sort of like hear and say, you know what I mean?
You're double questioning it.
Yeah, like yeah, I'm not just letting it go. Let's go
Do you
on
want
with it.
me to do it a little bit?
Yeah, I think if Jared asked some questions, because when he moved then the ball seemed to go off.
So I have to ask some questions. So this keeps going off. This ball down here. Right, so we're going to repeat that. Experiment.
Yeah,
But with,
this time we're changing things up. So Alison's going to have a go with the earphones, and we're going to ask questions from inside here. She's standing like just outside the door, so it's more difficult for her to hear anything that we ask. So,
Okay.
and we'll repeat and see if we get anything cool.
All right. So are there any spirits in this room with us? Oh, it's gone off. Do you want to talk with us?
Grow up.
You're asking me to grow up.
What do you think of Jared?
Do you like spending time in the mirror room? Do you like toying with people that are in here?
Yes.
You do like toying with people in this room.
How do you do that? What do you do to people in here?
Those that look after us.
So you like toying with the...
Philip.
Is Philip your name? Do you like toying with the people that look after you? Is that the nurses or the doctors that were...
Do not.
Do not what?
Do you not want us to talk to you anymore? Are you adjusting the temperature?
Could you turn up the heat a bit?
How old are you?
You.
No, how old are you?
Assault.
Did somebody assault you here?
What did you do to get put in here?
3 people.
What did you do to those people? Here we go.
Are you back in the room with us?
Do you mean there's 3 people in this room?
That's true.
Ooh,
Maybe you're onto something.
so, are we making the ball light up if the answer's yes?
Can you light up the other ball?
There's the other ball behind me.
Behind you.
Alright, so is your name Philip? Did that just stop recording on its own?
Yeah.
Might have got too hot maybe, or I ran out of battery.
What the? Oh, ball.
That's been going off whenever we ask a question and the answer's
Oh, okay.
flashing the
It
ball.
stopped for quite a while, hasn't it? And then it started again.
It's weird that that just turned off.
That is weird.
So it just turned off?
It's
We've got
not dead and it's not overheating.
It's weird and this ball keeps flashing. Was that you, Philip? Do you want us to leave now?
You want us to leave, just light that ball up again. Alright, so that was weird because this just turned off. It's not out of battery or overheating or anything weird, so I don't know why it just died. But I think we might be done in this room. It's getting like kind of cold as well. It just keeps dropping. During our time at Zedwood, we have documented some amazing evidence that very well could be paranormal. The REM pod down the end just started going off.
Shouldn't be doing it, it should just go quiet.
Did you all hear that?
It's going off.
We have recorded responses that seem relevant to the asylum's past and unexplained noises. With this in mind, please share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe that Zedwood could be haunted? Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you've had fun all October long and with this Halloween special with me. I sure have. But remember, Halloween is going to be over, but it's spooky all year round on AmysCrypt, so make sure that you're subscribed. If you did like this episode though, please remember to like, comment, share and subscribe. That really helps me out. If you want to do more reading on Zedwood and any other haunted places that I visited, head to AmysCrypt.com. You guys can also follow me at AmysCrypt on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Thanks for watching, Crypt Keepers. Until next time.